Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
Just give me the light and pass the dro. Bust another bottle of Mo. Welcome, little mamas and Gentiles alike, to another phenomenal episode of My Momma Told Me, the podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories and we work to prove the conspiracies of you, the listeners. That's right, y'all. It's a motherfucking mini episode. And come on, Sean Paul, he had us gripped as a nation for a minute.
Sean Paul. Yeah, no, Sean Paul. He had it, man.
Come on. I loved it.
You know what was great? Was Sean Paul, I think, in a beautiful way, never made it about his attractiveness or sort of like how he looked. It truly was just about pseudo-Jamaican music. That was the
and ass shaking.
And big old asses shaking. And we never really gave a fuck about Sean Paul, the human. We just liked Sean Paul's music and them big old butts.
It's kind of great. He was almost just like a vessel to the islands, more so than he was a person, right?
Yeah, it's nice. I don't know anything about Sean Paul.
I don't know his racial makeup.
Honestly, no idea. And frankly, let's play this game.
I know he had braids.
And now I don't think he has braids anymore. But if he had them again, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's play this game. How old do you think Sean Paul is?
Nigga, he exists outside of time.
That's
on
why
island
I'm wondering.
time.
Island
bro, he could
old.
be any. Yeah, the cool breeze and keep me young.
Me jerk chicken o'clock.
I don't know how old he was when he came out.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't know anything about. And he had hits.
He has so many hits. If you told me Sean Paul was 65 years old, I'd be like, you're absolutely correct. If you told me Sean Paul was 28 years old, I'd be like, that's possible. That's not out of the realm of possibility.
I also don't know. Is it like a Shaggy situation? Is he from Jamaica?
No clue, man. No idea.
I mean, he says, I know he seems familiar with the culture.
Okay, let's answer some questions. Sean Paul, drum roll, is 51 years old. And
okay, that seems fair.
His real name is Sean Paul Ryan Francis Enriquez O.D. He's a Jamaican rapper and singer who's regarded as one of dancehall and reggae's most prolific artists of all time. And he's been married since 2012. His nationality is Jamaican. He's only got 2 children. Yeah, he just seems like a decent man who made good old booty shaking music. There's not a lot of his early life. He grew up in Kingston. His mother was a painter and of Chinese Jamaican descent. And his Portuguese paternal great grandfather was a Sephardic Jew. And so his family immigrated.
2 groups of people you would think would get on it.
What you mean?
Like, if I was Chinese, I'd be claiming Sean Paul.
Oh, you think that they should be like very emphatically big Sean Paul fans?
He's a Chinese reggae man.
Yeah, and I think that's maybe part of the trouble is like the Chinese probably don't know how to prove that that's their doing. You know what I mean?
Well, there's Chinese Jamaican people.
There's a lot of Chinese Jamaican people for sure, yeah. But I don't know that they're a very vocal party of Jamaica, if that makes sense. Like I've never heard anything about like their political leanings or what they got going on other than that they live there and sort of talk very Jamaican. Which I think is how they prefer I refer to it. Y'all talk Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
His paternal great-grandfather, Sephardic Jew, who immigrated from Portugal to Jamaica in the 17th century, while his paternal grandmother was Afro-Jamaican. So he had a black great-grandmother and a Sephardic Portuguese great-grandfather, and then they somehow got a little Chinese mixed in there, and now Sean Paul.
Man, and they've been on the island, so he's Jamaican for real.
He's one of the founding members of Jamaica.
You know what I always wonder about Sean Paul? How deep is it? Like, do Jamaicans also love Sean Paul?
Oh.
Or is this like being like, oh, I love country music. I love Shania Twain. And people are like, that's not country music.
Yeah. Is he like cookie cutter, sort of entry level Jamaican music? Or is the island proud of what he did for them?
Yeah, I wonder. Do you like dancehall? I like dancehall.
I like dancehall. I liked it especially during the era of the Sean Paul, the Beanie Man, the Elephant Man. You know what I mean? Like,
Man.
I liked it when
Wayne
it was
Wonder.
There was like a period where it was really hot in our like sort of American music. That's when I don't think I'm like keeping up with the new versions of dancehall and what they got going on now.
Like, when did Uh-Oh come out?
Oh, I feel like 2010.
That was big. Or, man, this is even embarrassing. I had a Buju Banton ringtone once.
Oh, okay.
It is wildly inappropriate.
Age yourself in 4 different ways in that sentence.
Come on. I had that Jamster plan, and I was like, let me hit.
Bro, I used to scramble to put a new ringtone on.
Ooh, you had to have a ringtone that not everybody had. It was hard. People don't realize the difficulty of picking out. What was your best ringtone?
Damn. I think I knew early, and maybe this is how I got into comedy. I knew that funny ringtones were the best avenue. So I was almost doing, I think by the time I was like in the ringtone game, I was doing like weird memes and like quotes and shit for ringtones more than like actual like songs. So I don't even remember what I thought was funny back then, but I was doing funny stuff.
That's so much smarter than me.
And then sometimes I do remember I used to do I Want to Be Your Man by Zapp and Roger. That was like a big
See, that's also good because it's classic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good beat. Yeah. I was not as enlightened as you.
What were you doing? What was your ringtone?
I think the best was that Buju Banton one, but it was really weird. And nobody else that I was hanging with liked reggae. So nobody heard it, was like, is that Buju Banton? Be like, why is your phone yelling like a raucous Jamaican?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
man,
because it's that Till I'm Laid to Rest song. Have you ever heard that song? It's like not super rhythmic. He's like yelling. He's like, till I'm laid to rest. Yes. And I'd be like, oh shit, my mom's calling.
That's what I'm saying. That feels like it would give me so much anxiety every time my phone rang. I don't need that kind of stress.
He says, there's no life in the West. I know the East is a man. Yeah, it's crazy. It is an insane thing. And then my second best one, probably Popping My Collar by 3 6 Mafia.
That was a good pick. That's not bad.
It was a pretty decent pick. And nobody had it really.
Yeah.
I always wish that I remember. This is embarrassing. I remember at one point buying a Pretty Ricky ringtone.
That is embarrassing.
And even knowing, I was like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, nobody.
Like, I bought it and I didn't implement it.
Fuck. You're like, this is a mistake. This is
nobody's gonna
$1.99. I'm gonna have to bury somewhere in the field.
I'm just gonna eat it. I wish I was. I think I could pull Pretty Ricky right now, but in 2006, I ain't have it like that.
I'm gonna say this, and I think that maybe this is a little bit controversial. Certainly, the powers that be will not agree with me, but I think that the government should have to pay us back for ringtones. I think that
Go on.
I think that I've spent hundreds of dollars on ringtones that I not only don't have access to anymore, but couldn't use even if I did. Right? That like literally they were snippets of songs that I was meant to put on my phone And now I can't put them on my phone. And even if I could put them on my phone, there's a social sort of like unacceptability inside of it that like we are owed some version of, dare I say, reconciliation for the money.
Bring back reparations. I
think this is the reparations that we are owed, frankly. And we're not going to get the reparations because of being Black in America, but certainly as purchasers of ringtones that we can't use, we are owed something.
Give me my money back for purchasing Kiss Me Through the Phone.
That's crazy.
I didn't know it was polyphonic. I thought it was the real tone.
That's the other thing.
Did you ever do that on accident?
I did it all the time.
Got the polyphonic one?
I think Langston, you finally did it. You found the perfect ringtone. When Bump 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 comes on, everybody is going to scream. The ladies around you are going to become immediately wet. And then it'd come on and like,
sliding out the chairs.
And then you just got to explain to your mom why the bill is different this month because you wanted to impress some fucking high school girls.
Yeah, you got to lie about it. I don't know. T-Mobile's tripping.
That's crazy. They charged you. That's crazy. We got to look into that.
But, meanwhile, you got that stupid Gummy Bear song or whatever.
Yeah,
damn,
man.
You know they say people got rich off those ringtones too.
That's what Soulja Boy says. That's where he made his money, was in the ringtones.
I'd argue that he did his best work in the ringtones.
I'm a big Soulja Boy fan, so I'm not gonna besmirch his name.
I'm not besmirching. I'm saying I'm not besmirching.
I
love Big Draco.
I think he did beautiful work in all forms of artistry that he's committed to, including making weird Nintendo games and shoes.
You think he shot that guy?
Shoes. I think he killed people good. I think. Yeah, I think I'm just a big fan.
All right, that's cool.
Sorry to get defensive about it, but
no, it's okay. It's okay. Your music tastes are vast and strange.
Yeah, Big Draco is one of those the things I have a sweet taste for.
From Big Draco to Bruno Mars to Shere Khan.
Come on, all evil.
I was so mad. I ran that shit by my girl yesterday, and she was like in agreement with you. It made me very angry.
Yeah, nice lady. I like her.
Wow, she's on her last legs. No, I love her. She's great. Okay, full disclosure, we did not read a listener's email. So what? You gonna sue me? Fucking sue me. Sue Langston. I ain't got it like that. But either way, we did a deep dive on Sean Paul, and to me, that is its conspiracy in and of itself. Light-skinned Jamaican man, what's going on? Plus, we deserve reparations for past ringtones. So, here it is. Mini episode.
Boy, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. Come to the Comedy Store Sunday, May 5th at 7 for our show for the Netflix Is a Joke Festival.
And as always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman on all the social media. And yes, please come to that live show. And more importantly, if you want to send us your own drops, if you want to send us your own conspiracy theories, send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. Go buy merch at mymommatoldme.merchtable.com. It's a brand new name, but it's the same old merch. And we would love for you to get some if you haven't got it already. And as always, like, subscribe, do whatever things you need to do to help the algorithm serve us. That's the whole shebang. Bye, bitch.
Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.